as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live we turn on the so yes.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. Good night from As the Wheels Turn. Andrew.
A pleasant good night, cycling fans and supporters. I'm so happy that you're back, Dee. So I said welcome back. A pleasant good night, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the
183rd edition from Steamy Borough Boom. It's been a hot one lately, Andrew. I am excited to be back. Vacation is finally over, man, and I missed the studio. I miss you guys. The 2 days or the 2 weeks away was good though, to kind of recharge and enjoy the birthday a little bit. But as they say, everything good must come to an end, and we are back to something even better. So good night, guys. Thank you very much for joining one of the best cycling shows in the region again for the 183rd edition. Welcome.
Yeah, Dee, well, you're a miss, man, but I'm glad you spent some valuable time with family, enjoy the birthday. Like I mentioned to the fans last week, we had a great time at the farm, eating some stuff, man, because like food after food, this they go wrong, that they go wrong, you understand? And a small eater, and when I reach home, a stuff, like turkey. But I had a great time at the farm. I just wanted, me and my family, my wife, we really had a good time. The kid, the grandbabies, they only had to watch them because they look for, they want to go by the river, right? So yeah, but definitely a great time, and nice to have you back in studios.
Absolutely. No, thanks to you, your family, and for everyone else who came out and enjoy a day at the farm and celebrating life. So it was a fun-filled day, and that's what birthdays are for me, is to have my friends and family around. So thank you for making it special.
Yes, man, definitely. Kev, we don't eat already, so we got some delicious food tonight. All kind of thing out there, so I got some more. When you finish, some more food. So thank you, Kev. Dee, we have our favorite color tonight. What we represent? Two things we represent tonight, right?
Yes. So pink. Pink is one of our favorite colors, and we're wearing this pink because one of our team members, Mr. Kevin Logan, blessed us with these beautiful shirts. So I want to thank him, and he usually picks out the color for the show every Thursday night. But we are obviously representing cancer. That is quite a vicious disease, Andrew. I think everyone in the world has been affected by that. And it's kind of sad to say, just today I learned that one of our friends and one of my extended family members as well in the Chicagoland area, she was diagnosed with cancer. So I want to send out best wishes to her. I'm not sure if they're making it public yet, but
okay.
We'll talk to them, and then maybe next show I can call names. But definitely she is in our thoughts and prayers because she battled this very vicious disease that's running rampant here throughout the world. So I just learned of that news today, actually. So that's one of the reasons we are actually wearing the pink. And then there was a cancer walk where loved ones and family members who have been affected by that disease can represent for their significant others or their family members. So that's the reason behind that. And with that being said, Andrew, from As the Wheels Turn, we definitely want to share our hugs or love, our thoughts with everyone who's fighting that disease and who's been affected by that disease as well.
Yeah, and also the Giro d'Italia, pink too. So we want to touch a bit on that. We are happy to know that our neighbor, rider from our neighboring country, Mexico, Isaac Del Toro, is wearing the pink jersey, the leader's jersey right now in the Giro d'Italia, and we are rooting for him. We want him to win this thing. I mean, it's from our region, and that says something. We can do it too. I mean, that's the goal.
Well, absolutely. The young Isaac Del Toro, just 21 years of age.
21 years.
21 years of age, and I was just doing a little bit of history on him. and he has won a couple of tours, UCI tours already. And not only winning those, but he dominated, being that he would take home the overall yellow jersey, the mountain jersey, the sprinter's jersey, and also the youngest rider classification. So obviously he's doing very well. I think just under a minute lead over Richard Carapace.
Yeah.
With a couple more stages to go. This ends on Sunday.
Right.
So like Andrew said, we're rooting for Isaac Del Toro. He's one of us.
Yep.
From the region, right?
From the region.
And we go across the border and race all the time. I mean, we get some good results there as well. So a small country like Belize compared to the millions of people in Mexico, right? We're at 500,000, and there are several millions.
Right.
So that says a lot that we actually compete against those folks, and we're winning races, right? We'll share. There was a race last weekend that we'll share some results, and we actually won some races there. So dream big, guys. The one thing that we want to encourage, and I'll take this from our good friend Cote, Kurt Kelvin, and we were having breakfast not too long ago when he was in Belize, and he was mentioning to a young lady who was our server, and we asked her what she wants to be when she grows up, and she said something I forgot, but Kurt said dream big.
Dream big.
Dream big. So that's the word of the night. So all these young cyclists, these juniors, I know there's a thing in Belize, like when we say we want to aspire to be great, we want to aspire to be the best. People tend to laugh at us when we say those things, but I want to encourage the young people, right? If you believe in yourself, I mean, look at, the only thing you can do is believe in yourself.
Right.
It's you against the world. I mean, that's where it starts, right? You against the world. So dream big. And if you're telling me I want to be a pro cyclist one day, obviously it can happen. Guys from our region are turning pro, right? So that can happen. It all depends on how you apply yourself. You can't dream big and then think small or do small things. You got to dream big, you got to think big, you got to do big things, right?
And trust the process.
Trust the process. Yeah, which
Yes,
means if you got to get up at 3 a.m. to go train for 3 hours before school, that's what you do, right? But that's because you're dreaming so big and your aspirations are so high, you can get there. So yeah, I want to congratulate Isaac Del Toro, his team, UA Emirates, and all the Mexicans who are, I know they are definitely a patriotic crowd. I'm sure they're excited.
Yes, man. Yep.
So I want to congratulate all those folks.
Henry Linares, tonight we have the, I mentioned this, we have the Raffle Live, we have a beautiful young lady coming here, we have the Raffle Live tonight for the Judge Abraham.
Yes, and with that being said, I want to pledge the first 2 tickets.
Okay.
Andrew, so we have tickets in the studios. We have about, how many more tickets we have?
I think we have like 10 more.
We have 10 more tickets available after these 2. So I'm pledging, guys, these 2 tickets for George, our good friend George. They're $10 a piece. And I am purchasing 2 tickets here, and we have 10 more.
Yeah.
So please
So Miss Debs,
give that to Miss Debs, and
I think Miss Debs just buy one just now too. So.
Yep, text in or call in to support George. You can comment in, and George is going to get your comments, and then we can figure out how you pay for the tickets. But we can definitely pledge these for George. We have 10 more of them.
Yes. At the end of the show, we will have the raffle, and somebody will win. So beautiful prize. I mean, look on the basket, the wine. So this may add too.
So for just a $10 donation, guys, we look at it as a donation. For a $10 donation, you can walk away with some great prizes. Again, let's support George in his medical journey. I want to share something as well, Andrew. Sorry for taking up a little bit of time here.
No problem.
But I on my birthday, actually received a very, very special call.
Okay.
And it was from George.
Great.
And it was amazing to hear his voice, and how full of energy he was and optimistic. And George, if you're watching, thank you very much, buddy, for the call and the voice memo. I replied back to you, but thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. That definitely meant a lot to me. Thank you.
So see, Miss Kirsten says So hope Miss Debs will watch outside. So
Fantastic.
5 more. So only 5 are left after that.
So we have 5 more guys. Let's just wipe those 5 out real quick. You know, I'm pledging again. This is George. It's only $10. I got 2. Kristen got 5. 10 more. I'm sorry, 5 more.
5 more left. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Kristen.
They'll be outside. My beautiful wife. So check so much tickets left. Miss Kirsten just purchased 5, so you could write her name down.
Yep.
I understand somebody called me and say, don't you not judge the driver? I said, the driver said, no, man. He said, yes, we see on the drive. So I call Miss Vicky, and Miss Vicky say, yes. He said, he drive, and I talked to him. He said, but afraid to go in a traffic, but he drive on the straight. So that's very good sign, D. That's very good sign.
Yeah.
They leave for Chetamal tomorrow to do that checkup. So we'll get more details next week on his progress now. But for him driving, that's that definitely some kind of improvement.
Yeah.
You know, I talked to Miss Vicky, and he said, oh, you know, some days are down, some days are good. It's challenging, but at least there's progress, right?
Yeah, and they've been getting superb medical assistance and care in Chetumal, and all these donations from our participation in these raffles from our viewers and from all the supporters definitely helping, right? Because all those proceeds go to George and his family in making these trips. Mr. Spence, thank you very much.
2 more, so they'll be outside.
We're down to 3 more tickets, guys.
So write down Mr. Spence, Lennox Spence for 2 more tickets.
Yep.
Yes, bye. D, you're back on the show, done fireworks already, so that's great. I want to big up all the young kids, all the young cyclists who are graduating. I know one crew from Fagriga Cycling. I mean, they had a post up. I know young Devin Major here in the city, and other young. We'll get all the names, and we'll definitely touch on that next week. We'll definitely touch on all those young cyclists that they graduate and making their parents proud and making us proud that they are not only into cycling but education important. You know, they go together. So big up to all. So ring the bell.
Let's give exactly.
So congrats to all the graduates, cycling family.
Well, the like you said, Andrew, the education piece, it all ties in with the dream big philosophy, right? So it's about dreaming big but doing the right things that will support those dreams. So we are very happy to see those, and we've been seeing multiple pictures being shared on Facebook, and every time I see a cyclist, it makes me happy. And like you said, they shared actually. The whole Griga cycling team shared some with you. So thanks, guys. If you want to be highlighted on the show, definitely send your pictures to Andrew and team, and we'll give you guys a nice little shout out next week.
Okay, folks. So we're getting to the birthday wishes before we start. Give our we have about 3 races to report. I have gone Saturday, gone Thursday this morning. I have a race in Belmopan and the race in Merida.
Correct.
Cancun.
So,
Cancun, sorry. So let me start with the birthday greetings. Dee, I know you have a special birthday greetings. Make you personally say the birthday greeting, right?
Okay, so we want to start with that?
You could start with that.
All right, fantastic. As you guys know, there's no secret that I love birthdays. I celebrate everyone's birthdays, but for me, this month was even a more special month. Obviously, started off May 4th with my son, Dwayne Dion Wade Jr. He was May 4th, and then that followed up with myself, who was May 17th, and then my daughter was May 28th. That was yesterday? Today's the 29th.
29th,
yeah, that was yesterday. Time flies, yeah. So she turned 28 years old on the 28th. She's our princess. Very, very, very excited to celebrate her birthday. And I want to say, Andrew, one of the things that I am very, very humbled by, and I'm grateful, is that all the wishes and the greetings for the kids and myself been coming in. But I also wanted to take the time to say as well, right? You receive exactly what you give out. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm a person on social media. I keep it very, very positive. You will never see a negative post from me. Once in a while, I might address something in a positive way, but I would never post things, negative things, any of those, memes that goes around that people jump. I refrain from that. If I have folks on my timeline that I am constantly seeing those from, I'll just unfriend them. and leave it like that. Nothing personal. I just don't want to see anything negative like that. So what I was saying is that whatever you give out, you'll receive back. And I've received so much love on the birthdays from my entire family. But the thing that I make a point to give that love as well. So when there's someone's birthday, I always give. So with that being said, you know, there's people in this world who just watch and observe. They never give, right? You have to give in order to receive, right? There should be more pride and joy in giving than receiving. But you have a lot of folks, like if you post something, you can look how many people view it than how many people actually engage, right? So what I want to encourage you guys, if you want to receive that blessing and that love and feel love, and you have to participate in people's success, right? You can't just be viewing people's success and not congratulating them or not reaching out and saying something, liking a picture, hearting something, right? So I see a direct correlation with my activity and how I receive it, and I'm very humbled by that. And I want to say thanks to everyone who took the time out to send me a message, a DM, or comment on a picture. That means a lot to me. I really, really appreciate that. And then the other birthday that's coming up is my dad.
Okay.
So he turns actually 94 on Sunday, and we are celebrating his birthday.
Ring the bell for that, man. That's I don't know. That's awesome.
Yes. So Pops, happy birthday to you. I'm just proud of him. You know, I get to spend quality time with him now. I actually, me and Elston Jr., we're tasked with taking him to his appointment every week. So he gets 1 week, I get another week, and it's just fun in the car. I mean, these folks, when I keep telling, I was like, Dad, your memory's working backwards, man. You're remembering everything. You know, I was like, what the hell? So we're just happy to have him with us for 94 years, and I'm wishing for another 94 years.
Yes.
Tomorrow Leonie's birthday too, Leonie.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay, all right. So make that. D-Wade, while I was at the farm, I had an opportunity to show the man, and the man said, he said, "Oh, no, look like twins, you know, the bald head on the show." Right? But yeah, happy birthday in advance. How call it? Because I say it's a patriarch. What do you call it? Women is a patriarch, and what are they? What are the family?
Oh, he'd be the patriarch, I think, or and the matriarch is the.
Oh, the matriarch, the woman, and the patriarch, the man. Yeah. So, I mean, the man in a high spirit, and you know, he was laughing and he moved like young boy, and then when he left it, he said, "Yeah, gone."
Yeah. So I said that during this was my week of appointments, right? So I said, Dad, how many drinks you had? It's like, yeah, a good 3 drinks of whiskey. So that just like I'm like, man, I'm amazed. You know, if I could only do that at that age.
Yep. So I can move on to the birthday greetings. I think I'll address Ruben later, right? About that, right? So Ruben has a question there. Yeah. All right. So I'll move on to the other birthday greetings. Of course, my niece, Leonie Erdones, she will celebrate her birthday. When Georgian tomorrow. Justin Williams, 2-time cross-country champion, celebrated his birthday earlier. Bob Gabriel, Big Bob Gabriel, celebrated his birthday earlier. This little young man was my neighbor. He lives in the States now. Leon Roland celebrated his birthday earlier in the week. Robin Belgrave celebrated her birthday earlier. Mr. Floyd Williams, a.k.a. Patch, next cyclist, the city engineer, he celebrated his birthday earlier. My aunt Lucilda Wicala, that's my mom's younger sister, celebrated her. No, sorry, I make a mistake. Aunt Gladys turns 82. That's a Rick mommy. She's my grand aunt, so that's my mom. My mom will have to call her auntie, yeah, because it's my grandmother's youngest sister. So she turns 82. Aunt Gladys, 82 years old, going strong. The great Richard Carapaz in second place in the Giro d'Italia celebrated his birthday today.
Excellent.
Yes, and also in Phoenix, Arizona, Mrs. Kiri K. Ann Mosley. I hope I got the how's that? I want to pronounce it right. When you lash me, Kere.
Kiri Kayan Mosley.
Mosley. All right, that's the sister of Kevin Logan.
Oh.
And she celebrated her birthday today. She lives in Phoenix, Arizona. So, we want to wish all these folks happy birthday and many more to come.
The 3 tickets they got from
Anonymous, so.
Yeah. Put your name on it, so if you do win.
You know the who? Okay.
All right, guys. So
all
we
the
have
tickets are gone.
Tickets are gone. All 10 remaining tickets are gone. Thank you guys very, very much. I am sure George and family will be happy about that. We've got the best. We've got the best supporters and viewers.
Yes.
So hey, big round of applause.
Ring the bell for them. Ring the bell for them.
Yes. Thank you
Thank
guys.
you, fans. We really appreciate you and all you do.
You know, Donis, every time we call on our fans and supporters, man, every time they're there for us, right? So thank you guys.
Be talking about that, watch out. When I got home and when I returned, I something back, Mr. Erdones.
What?
And this come from Miss Ethel Jenkins. Wow, bag full of goodies. I'm thinking of give her, but they said no, that for you, chocolate, biscuit, all kind of nices in there.
What?
Yes,
Maybe a co-host will get one.
Yes, man, of course. Share to the crew. Yeah. But Miss Ethel Jenkins, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. She always extend her appreciation for all we do, especially say, Mr. Donis and I realize you go up on the motorcycle sideways, say, you risk your life, you say, and to bring us the life. So thank you, Miss Ethel, really appreciate it. So enjoy that. So
we also had another birthday.
Okay.
So it was Kent Bob's senior birthday as well.
that was I mean that last week I
Oh, you did?
last
Okay.
week,
And then Carl Arnold.
yes, Carl Arnold, right? Carl
Yes.
Arnold, yep.
Mr. Carl Arnold, big fan and big supporter. He's probably watching the show tonight. So if you are, a happy, blessed birthday, sir. All the blessings and love to you on your special day.
When the man come around, the man say, tell him who that the real fast cat, because they call 2 man I believe fast cat, but he said tell him who the original fast cat. So, but I don't want to call names, right? But Carl is the official fast cat.
So you mean Brandon Catus is the second fast cat then?
Well, no, this back in the days,
Okay.
back in the days. So yeah, Brandon picked up the name long after when they had track races.
Warnell Renault.
No, the other person I made Mark Bowman.
Ah.
Boy, you take it out of me. Take it out of me.
Mark Bowman, that stands the
Stan's brother, yeah.
Okay, is that the younger?
He's younger than Stans. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Bowman has some good athletes in their family. Right, Stans, Mark, and then Ozzy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, George. So let's move into the. We could start off with guns such as the race.
You know that one you had the top 10 about.
So Andrew, should we go to break and then we come back? We do the
Okay, we could do that. We could do that. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so let's take a quick break, guys. We will be back. This break is brought to you by, of course, Andrew Erdones Bike Shop and 3.14 Pies, Mr. Alex Erdones. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.
This is a Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Erdones. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we as the wheels turn. Streaming live, we turn on us, so yes.
Okay, welcome back, welcome folks, welcome back men. That quickly break quite quickly, we're busy, get phone calls, all kind of thing. D-Wade, get the bell again, we have to ring the bell. This past Monday, Judge Abraham Sr. and Vicky Abraham celebrated their 35th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
So congratulations, Judge and Vicky. 35 years. Mighty long time.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Yeah. All right. So so we're moving to the results. So so you put up. So George, that the picture there don't go along with the race there.
Yeah, I know. I just have the wrong ones.
So you switch there?
No, right now I can do something quick. My
Okay.
apologies, guys.
Yeah. Sorry. So the result with Carlton today.
No, that
31.
that way back. Did I go around with?
Go on. You're right. Go on today.
I
Alright.
just update the list, but they just gonna reflect how it look like.
Okay.
They show you outdated information.
Oh, okay.
It's just a double check that the case. Just on display error. I press refresh.
So guys, just bear with us here while George and Andrew get the results for the guns race. There were two races. One was last Saturday and then this Thursday.
I got that one ready to say.
Okay. All right.
Just need to-
Yeah. Okay. So last Saturday, Mr. Guns had the race. I think the race started. He actually gone to Hattiville back. I think he got to gone Link Road. Then he come out of Link Road, gone to Hattiville, and then come back and finish the Leslie's Imports. And when the dust clear, the top position, I gave the top position, then I give you the podium position for the categories. And so, first place, Roque Matos, closely eligible with Windell Skinny Vernon. Actually, the race was like Skinny had it and Roque pushed Panen and Skinny cracked right at the line, and Roque Matos came and fly past Skinny. So Roque Matos riding for Team M&M's, winning that race. Roque, no stranger to the line. Once Roque see the finishing line, he going all out. So Roque the true sprinter. So Roque Matos riding for M&M's. Second, Windell Skinny Vernon riding for Team Stinners. Third place, Alvan Gillett rides for SPD. Charles Leslie rides for Elephant Sons. Fifth place, Stephen Jurgensen, aka the Mike Man, he rides for Stinners. Sixth place, Warren Cowie, he rides for Team Santinos. Valan Sim in seventh place, he rides for SPD. Gravel Young rides for Team Guns. Mark Stain, he rides for BZ Boys. And rounding out the top position, Alex Pratt, he rides for Elephant Sons. Now in the overall category, Roque double dip. So first was Roque, second Skinny, and third Alvan. In the B, it was winning again. It was Warren. Roque, Warren second, and third. Who am I third? Third was Gravel Young, and Warren double dip. So Warren got first for the over 60, and second was Pablo. So both Warren and Roque double dip in that race. So Roque get the overall, and then he got the first B, and Warren got first over 60 and second B. So both of them double dip. So that's Saturday's race. Then we move on to this morning race, Guns Thursday morning race.
Just tell people bear maker whenever I get a top 10, so I just
Yeah.
I just like put it there like this, so that's Saturday.
All right. So I have the top 10 up on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, so I could read out the top 10 from my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, you know the top 10.
All right, so okay, so I'll club with the top 10 and then I'll go through the club prizes. So top 10, first place, Goran Gabriel. Second, Carlton Robinson. Third, Byron Pope. All those riders are Anthony Mala DJ Alliance. Fourth place, Keith Enright Jr., first junior, fourth place. Henry Moreira ride for Bundle of Joy in fifth place. Sixth place, Brandon Catus. So Heno was first A and Brandon was second A. Brandon rides for Running Rebels. Seventh place, Adli Lozano. Adli Lozano, I think, what did he ride for?
Valvoline.
Valvoline, okay. Eighth place, Jairo Campos, he rides for Whatever Boys. In the third A, Roque Matos, first B in ninth place. And rounding out the top position, Roque rides for M&M's, and rounding out the 10th position, Leon Leslie. Leon Leslie rides for Anthony Mala DJ Alliance. And so the top elite are Goran, Carlton, and Pope, Heno, Brandon, and Jairo. And in the B, A, and in the B, Roque, Warren, and Gravel Young. So that are the position. So that round out guns races, it had several station prizes. I have the information. So Goran wins station prize. Young Kitty wins station prize. Warren. Okay. Yep, that's the results, folks. That's Guns had 2 races, and then this morning Belmopan had a race, and it had 2 categories. George, you have those information?
Yeah. Well, apologies. Sorry, that's what I want.
Yes, I want.
Call it Group 1, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, George and Cal Group 1, but these are the elite. These are like the elite group. I called Mr. Calbert Flowers, and he told me, so you could post it up, George.
Yeah, this group that elite, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't change it here.
You change it? Okay, all right.
So that's it. There we go.
Okay, all right. So Fernando Rosado riding for Anthony Mala DJ Alliance. But Alliance win both races today, both Thursday races. Fernando rides for Anthony Mala DJ Alliance in first place. Second, Big Sam Vicio. We got the name correct spelling now, Big Sam. So sorry for that wrong spelling, because but Sam Vicio riding for Team Santinos in second. Third, Sherman Thomas in third. And again, condolences to Sherman Thomas. Remember, his mother passed away, right? So condolences again. And in the over 50 guys.
Yeah. I can't name this wrong.
Yeah.
That's what bring it in.
Yeah, bring it in.
I can't find the file. Just excuse me for this one.
So even though I have Group B, Mr. Calbert said it's over 50. So in first place, Daniel Connor riding for Team Santinos. First, second, Calbert Flowers, he rides for Fun and Fitness. And third, Mr. Chris Berry, I guess I think he has Fun and Fitness too, but he's not in New Jersey. I believe that he rides for Fun and Fitness. So keep it up, guys. Have the race every Thursday. Send me the information. I actually see it on Facebook. So I took it off and I called Mr. Calbert and he gave me that. So thank you guys for that race. You have all the results with the guys in Cancun, so make you know.
I do.
Yeah, all right.
So we're gonna go to that race now. So guys, we had a contingent of riders that went to Cancun to participate in the big race over there. It's the 25th edition of the Criterium International 2025 Criterium Nocturnal. So it's a night criterium. We had Byron Pope, we had Tyreek Flowers, Carlton Robinson, Henry Moreira, Fernando Rosado, Goran Gabriel, all those guys representing Anthony Mala Digi Alliance. Along with them was Jafari. Leon Leslie was also there. So the entire Anthony Mala Digi Alliance team. Jafari Castro from G-Flow and Jalen Briseño from G-Flow. All those folks attending. We had elite riders, U23 riders, and Masters riders. Fitzgerald Palace Joseph as well was also on that trip. So we want to congratulate those guys in participating in the 2025 Criterium International Cancun Nocturno. And the results that we have, so it's actually 2 days of racing. However, Belize didn't participate in the first day, which was Friday. Friday evening was mountain biking.
Okay.
So in the future, guys, if anyone wants to, take their mountain bike and compete in that race, they're certainly welcome to do so. But again, we had the big race, which was Saturday night. So there are several different categories. They all rode separately. Let's start with the Masters 40 to 49 category. So they did 22 laps on a circuit, and the winner was Belizean Henry Moreira. Belizean Henry Moreira riding for team. Yeah, Henry Moreira riding for team Anthony Mala Digi Alliance, and he completed 22 laps in 1 hour, 4 minutes, 7 seconds. Second place was Diego Ortega. Diego rides for Team Cancun, Serpientes Cancun. Diego Ortega. It was a 4-way sprint, actually. Third place was Aaron Zubieta, and he rides for Grupetita Cancun. Fourth place was Arturo Garcia, Elite Cyclery out of Cancun. And rounding out the podium position was Andrea Bacheta. He also rides for Serpientes Cancun. So big shout out to Henry Moreira, and not known for a big sprinter, but he does have a little bit of speed, and he actually out-sprinted 3 other Mexicans to capture the first place. There was a nice video there on Facebook that I was trying to pull, and we would have given him a little shout out with the sprint finish, but I was not able to pull that. So in the future, guys, if you want those things highlighted, just send them to me or Andrew, and we'll definitely put a little snippet on the show so the fans can see. But great win in the Masters A category. Actually, that's a B category, but it's 40 to 49.
So because there was something about Henry, his left or his right, one of his shift lever was not working, so we actually had to put the shift button on the outside, and he had a rubber to hold it, so when shift, the rubber broke, and so you hardly, you have to fight for shift it.
Oh.
But Henry, even with that issue he said sometimes he overgear, right? But because the piece broke off, you actually hold it in your hand and it shift, and so Henry still did an awesome job. So big kudos to you, Henry. Keep up the good job, man.
Absolutely, and there were 20 participants in his category. So again, Henry Moreira with the big victory, making Belize proud, representing well. Then we go to the Masters 50 to 59 category, Andrew, where we had one participant in that race, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. They also did 22 laps as well. There were 13 participants in that category, based on information that I have. First place in that 50 to 59 category.
Write this up on the screen too.
Yep. Yep. So first place in that category went to Abelardo Guzman. First place, and he rides for Figueras team, and he completed the 22 laps in 1 hour, 5 minutes, 51 seconds. So about a minute or so slower than the 40-49 category. Second was Guillermo Perez Medina riding for Zoros, Yucatan. In third place, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph representing M&M Belize as well. Great ride. by Palas. Fourth place was Manuel Torres, and he rides for Tiburones de Cozumel. And in fifth place was David Riviero, club unattached. Again, 13 participants, and they did 22 laps, covering it in roughly 1 hour and 5 minutes. So that was the 50 to 59 category, Andrew. And then we will move on to this 23, under 23 category. In the under 23 category, we had quite a few riders representing in that category. We had 9 participants total in that race, according to the race results here. First place went to Montserrat Lugo, riding for Mybicio. And he completed 19 laps, 1 hour, 4 minutes, 38 seconds. Followed by Paula Alvarez, Serpientes Cancun. Third place was Montserrat Ocampo, riding for Live Playa del Carmen. In fourth place, oh, this is a female. I'm sorry. Yeah, this was a female category. Sorry about that. That's correct. That's the female category. This is the elite. I'm sorry, the men's category. First place was Eduardo Chavarria. Yep, Eduardo Chavarria was first place and riding for Zoros Yucatan. They did 24 laps actually in 1 hour, 6 minutes, 43 seconds. Second place was Jose Vera unattached. Third place was Rolando Escalante, riding for Zoros Yucatan. Fourth place, Arbelizian, riding for Anthony Maladigi Alliance, Leon Dennis Leslie. And in fifth place was Angel Cruz, riding for Serpientes Cancun. We also had other participants, Goran Gabriel, riding for Anthony Maladigi Alliance. He was in sixth place. And Jalen Briseño, he was in eighth place, riding for Team G Flow. In ninth was Fernando Rosado, riding for Team Anthony Maladigi Alliance. So that's the results, guys, for the under 23 male. Then we go to the elite guys. So we'll go with the elite category, Andrew. And in the elite category, that's unusual. The elite category only did 18 laps, according to the stats here. However, that was the 1 second. All right, here we go. 24 laps, I'm sorry. Elite guys did 24 laps as well. And it was Alan Carrillo in first place, riding for Team Zoros Yucatan. That's the big team over there, Team Zoros. They did that in 1 hour, 6 minutes, 41 seconds. Alan Carrillo. In second place, Omar Espinoza, also riding for Zoros. In third place, Alfredo Santoyo, riding for Zoros as well. In fourth place, Carlton Robinson, riding for Anthony Maladigi Alliance. And in fifth place was Ricardo Esparza, also riding for Zoros Yucatan. So
Zoro almost swept.
Yes, they almost swept. So they had 4 out of 5 guys. 4 out of 5 guys, and Carlton was able to jostle in there for fourth place. So it seems like Carlton was a little bit, outmatched by Zoros, but still did a fantastic job. We had some other elite guys in that race as well. Byron Pope secured a ninth place, riding for Antanamala Digi Alliance. Tariq Flowers, also riding for Antanamala Digi Alliance, and Tariq was 10th. Jafari Castro was 14th. Yeah, so all the guys that went represented well for Belize. I'm sure the Mexicans were probably watching them because these guys are, definitely always on the podium. So
The guy who finished second, he came in third for cross country.
okay.
Yeah, that's the same guy that finished third in the whole century cross country.
Oh, excellent.
When the Alfredo Buena
Okay.
and Jim Brown dropped him somewhere around 9 miles or something like that. So that good competition.
Definitely some high level.
Right.
High level competition. So guys, continue doing those races. Keep sharp. Next on the agenda will be the national
Road champion.
and national time trial races. So you guys can continue, keep training hard and competing for those races. Then there's some other big races coming up as well. So you want to definitely keep sharp and keep in shape. These regional races will keep you, keep the competitive juices flowing.
Coming up this Sunday, Chief Jamaica played up the Chief Masters race. Chief have a Sunday race coming up this Sunday. That's it. Sunday, June 1st, time 7 a.m. Chief Masters race starts and finishes San Cas Plaza. So you start at San Cas Plaza to Link Road, make a right to head to Hattieville, and return back that same route. It's a total of 40 miles. So you have Masters A, B, and C. So A the 40 plus, B the 50 plus, and C the 60 plus. Registration at $10, and then you have the prizes there. So we'll be streaming that race Sunday. So look for some of the excitement. Quick morning race. Before you know it, the race will be over. But Chief said you want to keep the older guys busy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, we're looking forward to that. I'll be doing that race as well.
Okay.
So I'll be out there in the 50 plus category. It's an all masters race, right? 40,
All masters.
40, 50, and 60.
Yeah,
Excellent.
you have to be masters. Somebody might say, boy, we got it, but you have to be masters. And there's another race coming up the following weekend. We're going to talk more about that, but maybe just go show the flyer quick, Georgian. Old Road Rumble. So the Weekend Warriors, they have that. Start, that's June 8th, 8:30 a.m. Registration $10. We're going to chat more, we're going to get some more information and then share it with our cycling fans. Yeah, like we said, still a lot of races. That more races coming up. I see somebody may ask about your race, your race. That's in the making, right?
Yes, that's still on the agenda.
Yeah.
The Bernie Swade Memorial Cycling Classic, and that's coming up August. We just got to confirm it's either August the 3rd or the 10th. One of those dates. It all depends. Sometimes some of the guys, they travel for intelligentsia. So if that happens, then it'll be the 10th, depending on what's going on. But it's either August 3rd or the 10th. And we'll still have the same categories. It's going to be by age. By age category. Obviously, we see that works because Chief just did his Masters race, and it was a great turnout. Probably had 70 riders or more. And it was all by age group. Also, the guys just went to race in Cancun, and it was all age category. So, my efforts is try to push the age classification as much as I can to show that it's actually the right way to go, and there's no discrepancies, no subjectivity. You race in your age category and race with your peers, right? So that's how we're gonna keep it. That's how we're gonna keep doing it this year again. Prizes are going to be similar to last year, so if you guys pull up an old flyer, you can take a look at that. We'll have the elite races, we'll have the Masters A, B, and C, and to perhaps encourage the younger guys who don't necessarily ride a lot of the elite races, we'll have perhaps some type of club prize within that elite race, but they'll have to ride with the elite riders just like they did last year, and I think that format actually worked well.
Yeah. Also, I want to say a big shout out to young Chelsea Gillett. She'll be traveling this weekend, I believe. She's heading to Trinidad and Tobago for a 2 weeks training. I know young Irene Baki was to be on a trip, but she's graduating and she chose her graduation. She wants to walk up on that stage, and make herself proud. Like we mentioned, next week we call out all the young folks who are graduating from from their high school, and so we definitely want to bring up. So all the best, Chels. Make use of that. Make sure you go and take in. We want to see more excitement, as you know, Mr. Ruben Martinez, Imane's team, along with Miss Dan Catering. They have a race in August, an all-female crit race in Belmopan, and they ask the fans there in Belmopan to come out, support the young ladies. I love how Mr. Ruben Martinez, they really push the thing with the young ladies. We have a lot more young ladies want to ride. I know Griga have 2 more young ladies want to ride, but unfortunately I have no bike right now, so we definitely push hard to have more young ladies joining the ranks, and we have young ladies here in the city we want to start to, and hopefully this thing will blossom, and women race be a big thing too, right? Both sides. So I know we have giveaways, and then we have the big raffle at the end. So you take a break.
Yep. So let's take a quick break, Andrew, and then we'll be back with the giveaways, the questions and answers.
All right,
perfect. So we'll take our second break of the show, brought to you by Andrew Ordonez Bike Shop for all your bike repairs, service needs, and 3.14 pies. Thank you. We'll be right back.
This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes.
Yes, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to the 183rd edition of As the Wheels Turn. Andrew, the best thing happening on a
Thursday night.
Yes, and again, fans, thank you guys for joining us religiously. Thank you for purchasing all the raffle tickets for George and Miss Vicky, and we hope that you win something tonight. So we are in the official giveaway.
Right, official giveaway. So questions? Any grab my question thing? You have there, George? Okay,
Yep,
yeah.
we've got them.
So you want to start out with D? Oh, you have yours?
I'm going to take on the seat, though.
Yep.
Everybody,
So we have our questions. Again, this segment is brought to you by Elston Weed Jr. He is the one that provides us with these questions. So if they're really, really difficult, you can blame him. We have nothing to do with it. We just read the questions, right, Andrew? But these are fun. So question number 1, what are they winning?
Then you win a nice t-shirt from Shimano.
Excellent, excellent.
And you know something? That the people that come away from the shop, the Shimano people that come to the shop and they give me this t-shirt.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so
Excellent.
pick up Shimano.
Shimano XTR. Name the cyclists, plural, who were on the podium in the first non-stop cross-country race. So we're going back a ways here.
Right.
Right? Name the cyclists who were on the podium in the first non-stop cross-country race to win a beautiful shirt from Shimano.
Yeah, put all answers now. Put all the names there.
Yep. 3, so that would be, I'll give you guys a hint, 3 names.
3 names there, but please give the full name because then the older folks, the younger folks don't really know. And I think all the information, well,
In the Bible.
if you don't have the Bible, I could jump in there quick and get these winning prize. George, you have a picture of my specially granddaughter. You have the picture there?
I don't have it up.
You have it up? I want to put it up because I want to big up.
Yeah, I look out for the prize.
Yeah, no, after the prize I talk about.
What else am I asking about? Oh, the shirt, that Shimano shirt, no?
Yeah, Shimano shirt, yeah. Let's put Shimano shirt. And that of Shimano themselves.
Excellent.
You answer the question?
Once again, guys, name the cyclists. Name the 3 cyclists. Then we'll do it that way. Name the 3 cyclists, first and last name, who were on the podium in the first non-stop cross-country race.
And the one with their quick fingers. We call the younger ones there. Suppose we don't got this already. You got a winner?
No, man, I'm close, but I don't want something close.
Oh, okay, alright. Give them a clue, man. Some of their close song like?
Funny thing is, people could evaluate that person when they're close. And I want to say why, because then I give it to him.
It's right in the cycling magazine. Well, it seems that somebody come to George, have up some of it's on the close. So once so that, like you know, when you just play in a high thing and you go play high, you can tell you're hot, you're warm. You get cold, you get hot, you get hot. So you don't know you're close. Well, it seems that when you get very warm, almost hot. So these folks are way back. So we give them a clue, way back.
The Bible will have this stuff.
The Bible have it. The Bible have all of this information. Way back.
So again, guys,
Winner.
We got a winner?
ring the bell. Ring the bell, Andrew.
Aaron Pope is the winner. Correct.
The person will be close and be Keith Anderson.
Okay,
He
it was-
put the two last names there, but the first one he got put Ashton Gill.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
reason I don't want to give a clue here, the other person will put 3 names, everybody else will just put 1 name.
Okay, so.
The young Aaron Pope.
Young Aaron Pope.
He's a historian.
Yep.
Cycling
Boy,
historian.
the man train hard. Me not challenging no more cause the man train.
Oh, yeah?
I tell you, young Aaron Pope and be a champion. I tell you.
So is he going to be a youth next year then?
Yes, I am. I think Aaron at 13. Yeah, I think he had on youth because
Okay.
I think at 12 he had on 13.
Okay.
Yeah, he have to answer that.
Right.
Yes, Aaron, you could pick up your beautiful shirt at the bike shop. I'll give you a Shimano sticker also along with it. So make I move on to the second question of the night.
What are they going to win?
They're gonna win a nice Adidas shirt. This of the Stuart and Rabatu family. And this have the material like on dry fit. Oh, the way that my wife have one gift for you for your birthday.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
It must totally slip off and bring it up. So I have to bring it up next week, Thursday or Sunday. I'll give it to you.
No worries.
So yeah, win this nice shirt from the Stuart and Ramadou family. Adidas shirt. D, maybe could read out the question.
Very nice.
Okay, I can read it out. Judge, and put it up.
I don't put it up. I usually put it up after the read, but I can put it up
Okay.
after a while.
So name the Miguel brother who won the most cross-country races. Name the one of the Miguel brothers who won the most cross-country races.
Can I give a clue?
Don Miguel.
Last name Miguel.
Yeah, Miguel. So folks,
See, we know you get to know each other too,
Yeah.
too well now, Donis. It's scary.
name the Miguel brother who won the most cross-country races. I remember when I was a young boy, for he named me the ring. I tell you, I just go watching. I go watch them finishing. I just go follow somebody race them. I go to Hatfield and back.
Whose name?
Got a winner?
Who name? In
Huh?
the ring. Who name in the ring?
Yeah. John Miguel. That's it.
Ring the bell,
Yeah,
Donis.
ring the bell. Janito Miguel.
Janito. All right, question number 3, guys.
You win an Adidas shirt from the Stuart and Ramadou family.
Congratulations, Mr. Errol Diaz, for answering question number 2 right, and Aaron Pope for answering question number 1 right. Who will be the winner of question number 3? Andrew, who was the person who founded the first cross-country race? Who was the person who founded the first cross-country race?
And you win a Skittles t-shirt, and this is from Miss Rita Thompson. Miss Rita Thompson, the queen of cycling, as they call her, Miss Rita Thompson.
It's all about clothing tonight, huh?
Yep. The last prize is a different thing. And the person also a win.
What?
A winner could like that.
That's something that.
No,
I think the person spelled it wrong.
Baka say what? Once it close, I say. Oh.
Put it up, George.
It's spelled it wrong.
No, that's correct.
That's correct. We could
Okay.
accept it.
Yeah.
Accept it. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Uh,
Mr. Henry Linares.
Why he win? I think he have an X prize home at the. He have a dry fit shirt. I think when he win too, and then he win this shirt. So he win clothes, and then also he have a chance to win tonight because he may win a ticket. So the ticket in the basket. So
I believe Mr. Metzgen was a English guy, right?
Yeah.
And he was the one who started.
You know, one of the
race.
family member may drop by the shop and talk to me, but and his name was Meskin, and he might give me the whole story. Some years ago, he might give me the whole story, but I wish I may record anything in the moment. Say,
Yes.
Miss Sylvia, wait, she have some information too. She have it on flash drive. Say, I can download it and then I could share it maybe next week Thursday. But congratulations! Did I ring the bell for Mr. Linares?
Mr. Henry Linares, he's a big fan of the show. He's always winning, man.
Yeah, and so I also get when he banner going on hand. This the people for Shimano give me this story. Say, Mozart by care. So when any banner put on your hand.
Nice.
Yep. So you win
Along with
your
a shirt.
Yep.
All right.
And then
Number 4 is Bolido. Andrew,
Bolido.
that's yours. Your favorite.
Bolido. So the Bolido.
What we have here?
So
Musette?
Musette. You win a Musette.
I even know if it's spelled that.
Donors
Let's put a bag.
for all the cycling folks that don't know what this is. What is this? How is this used?
So this, when you watch a pro races, this is where you have your battle, your sandwich, you put everything in there, and the cyclists collect it, you pass and grab it and then throw it over and then thing there and then take it out. So you don't have to grab thing one, you collect it at the side of the soigneurs, they have it and then just grab this. Yeah,
And what they do with it after they're done with it? What they do with this after they're done with it?
Why I think they pass it after fans on the side of the road.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of fans actually go out there collecting these things as souvenirs. You know, water bottles and musettes and stuff like that.
And
all of that, we go to put numbers and I'll consider their number.
so you can't put numbers yet because we never say.
That's why I put the prize break point every time.
I think you're cute, boy. I think you're cute. So anybody will put that numbers before I even kind of call it again. But anyway, Pick a number between 40 and 75. Pick a number between 40 and 75. And now we begin. So pick a number between 40 and 75 and win that music. And you also get one of the rubber bands then too. You also get one of the rubber bands from Shimano. One of these band here. Remember Lance Armstrong when we go someone? So
Live strong.
yeah.
That's a poor, you know. Nobody will get the number, that's not a good thing to.
Okay, good.
But they definitely get within the range.
Okay.
So that's a clue.
They got out of the range. That's not a clue for you. Let's see.
But you know something?
Yeah, winner.
Yeah, winner?
Ring the bell.
No special to behind.
Well, Godwin Terry is all the way in New York, so Godwin have to tell me if I for save this price around until the corner Belize or who to give it to. Yeah, like last week, young David Major collect the prize that what something in a bubble one. What the person name, George? Bubble or something?
Oh yeah.
He said to give the first junior rider that come to the bike shop. So young David Major collect that prize. I think I'm gonna post it up. So
excellent.
thank you. Hope all is well, Mr. Godwin Terry out of New York.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know, like I mentioned, that cycling fans are some really, you know, we love the cycling fans and I really appreciate the riders there. They appreciate races. When you hear the, I mean, we follow the Tour de France. We follow all the big races, the Giro d'Italia, the World Championship, Tour of Spain, and all the races all over the region. And cycling is so beautiful. So I say cyclists, we are a worldwide cycling family. I understand too. I understand. I saw it and I posted it up. When I send condolence to the Colombia, a former pro rider was knocked down and killed by a truck that lost control, and I may put up a post, you know, sending him condolences to Colombia and his entire family, right? The guy's entire family. I don't remember his name that good, but definitely, you know, when we lose our rider in such a horrific incident, we feel it because it's like we said, cycling is a worldwide family. So it's somebody like us that ride bicycle, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a community, Andrew, and thank you very much for bringing that up because that kind of spurred my thoughts there a little bit of something I kind of want to talk about. But first off, let's wish Jairo Campo all the best. He was knocked off forced off the road and had to run off his road. He got a little bit of scrape and bruises, but he was back up training, and also he rode this morning, so good to see him. But he did, I spoke to him and he did say he was banged up a little bit. With that being said, folks, this is a public announcement to all the motorists out there, Andrew. Our riders are training right now. They're in training mode. National championships are coming up here in a couple of months, and we also have the big Caribbean championship that's going to be hosted here in Belize, and that's in October, correct? So cyclists are going to be out. We're going to be doing team rides. The highway is going to be busy with riders. We know it's the summertime as well, and families are going to be traveling across Belize. So please, motorists, just be cautious. And if you see a cyclist, just veer over a little bit and allow that cyclist to continue their bike ride very safely down the road. We also want to encourage cyclists to be mindful of that and ride within the rules of the road as well. On busy roads where it might be dangerous to go doubles, or you want to be single file, right? Until you're on the back roads where you can go double and so forth. You should never ride three abreast at no point in time, but please try to stay towards the extreme side of the road as much as you can. I also want to, with these new roads that are building as well, I want to urge the engineers to maybe perhaps, I'm sure there's shoulders already included, but if they're not, please consider shoulders for a cyclist to be training, because there are more and more vehicles that are on the roads every day, right? Even in the budget speeches this week, I was hearing the PM saying that, hey, how our country is a lot of developments going on and people are prospering. They're able to buy more vehicles, but with that come more responsibility as well. Remember, Belize historically is a country of bicyclists. They're not. That's kind of where we came from. So there's a lot of cyclists on the road. Cyclists that are racing and then just cyclists that are commuting. So guys, please be mindful of that. It seems like every week or so we hear of a cyclist being hit or run off the road or something. So yeah, you'll see cyclists all day long training, especially in these warmer months and with the big races coming up. So we urge you to please be mindful of that.
Leon, I want to take this opportunity to thank our Minister of Sports and Youth, the Honorable Anthony Mala. I listened to him on the news, and you can see the dedication that he has about entire sport, not only about cycling, but entire sport. He said he don't want to see any more just compete. He wants to see the level rise, and genuine. You can see the fire in him that he really wants this thing to work. Like we spoke one-on-one, and he said that he just want to go compete. We want to win, and if countries around us could do it, so he is pushing to do the right thing. And so I want to take this opportunity to thank the minister. He's really pushing to make sports begin to believe. He said he wants people to actually live off of sports, and like we mentioned, the sports is a way to sell your country, because when you go compete and you do well, people say, what? Where he come from? Belize? Why Belize there? And when you hear Belize have key, have ruins, have so much place, so allow cars, we call it sports tourism, right?
100%.
And so you have people coming to our shows, more people come to our shows, and to know about the little country and spend their money, because everybody will benefit. For the taxi man, to the restaurant, to the hotel, everybody will win. Everybody will win. You understand? And then people will go back and say, man, the crystal water, the barrier reef, you could go swim with the you go at the reef, go swim, you go to the caves, you go to the ruins, you eat the delicious food, and this is what we want. We want spread love through sports, and we want our athletes, and so that's what we ask the public in general to be nice to sports people, because these people will move on to they grow up. How call it? When you're a serious sports person, you become disciplined, and you want disciplined people as our leaders, because you make the right decision. No?
Sure.
You can't have lone thugs grow up, because where we end up into. We want positive thing, and so that's why I say share love. And a lot of people come and tell me, say, don't something. We understand, and we know what it takes for an athlete to get out in the bed early in the morning, whichever sport, football, basketball, because the competition will cause rivalry, but you have to push. But it takes a lot, and we always encourage anybody to take part in a sport. I know the sacrifice, I see the sacrifice, and I always say continue. Like you said, it's what I used earlier. What you said?
Dream big.
Dream big, right? You have to dream big, right? And the minister, they tell the young folks, dream big, go for it. And so we ask the general public to be patient with sports athletes, and the cyclists, they have to share the same road with the commuters. And sometimes when people get sick, the doctor say, something, Mr. Driver, you have to jump on a bike and exercise, They see one turn on and go on a bike, and then they say, oh man, this is what we do when the guys manifest. So yes, so let's share the love.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I think with the Honorable Anthony Mala, it's a great choice for Minister of Sports, because he's a sportsman himself, very passionate across the board. Even before politics, he's been involved in sponsoring teams and owning teams and playing sports. So looking forward to some big things. Like I said, I'm encouraging the youths to dream big. We'd also like to encourage the whole sporting community to let's put things together from a very early age, and let's get into these primary schools, right? Elementary schools, primary schools, to introduce these young people to sports, especially in those violent prone neighborhoods, those challenging neighborhoods. Let's get people in front of them. Let's get our top athletes in front of those folks on a regular basis, and introduce them to something other than what they're seeing on a daily basis, right? All the negativity in those neighborhoods, and perhaps if one or two of them can rise up out of those neighborhoods. A great example is Minister of State in the Ministry of Sports is Mr. Devin Daly.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
That's a perfect example. From where he came from to what he was able to achieve through sports, and now he's one of the leaders of our country. So it is definitely possible. We just need to, like I said, foster that from a very, very early age, and that will yield great things for our country. On a personal level, one of the things that I want to do is kind of bring a true international Masters tour here in Belize, something similar to what we go to the Dominican Republic to participate in. I mean, there are hundreds of riders in those races. Andrew, you're looking at about maybe 400 participants in Masters category from across the world. Santino, the chief, does a pretty good job at with his Masters tour. But what I'd like to do is, work perhaps with the Minister of Sports and also tourism to look at doing a Masters tour on a bigger level, where we are sending out invitations to these different federations across the world to bring in these cyclists, because it's definitely possible. When I travel to the Dominican Republic and other places, especially Diardo, I'm talking to the organizers, and they're saying, hey, we can do this in Belize too. Like the Triple CN, we can do a Triple CN in Belize, right? And that's kind of something that I've been thinking about, like how can I make that happen? Because the trickling effects from a race like that when it comes to tourism, I mean, it's huge. It's huge. If you go to do the studies on the economic impact of something like that, I mean, it's significant. And we know from a personal level, that cyclists, they'll spend money, on their sport. Like when you go out there, you'll make sure that your bike's working, so you have to go to the bike shop. So you'll be busy. Then the restaurants, you got to eat well as a cyclist to perform. You need a good hotel room. So I mean, cyclists are very high maintenance, and like I said, there's a lot of trickling down economy that can happen from something like that. So that's one of my aspirations, is actually to perhaps do a real international Masters tour here in Belize. Like 3 days of racing, similarly to the Triple CN, but definitely plan it out for a long time and send invitations directly to these federations and get their buy-in. So something like that would be amazing. But I know we're running out of time already, believe it or not.
Time flies by quick.
Yes, and we have a special guest that'll be coming on.
Right, so up next, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we have a beautiful young lady in studios who will be the one that will pick that lucky number tonight. Somebody will take home a nice basket, a nice prize. And,
excellent.
Yep, and we want to thank each and everyone who supported the cars, who bought their tickets. So with that said, we take a break. When we come back, big things. And what?
The break is brought to you by Ordonis Bike Shop for all your repair needs, and 3.14 Pies, Alex Ordonis. We'll be back in a minute.
This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonis. So yes, Sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live we turn on us. So yes.
Welcome back, folks. We have with us a special young lady, my daughter-in-law. Introduce yourself.
Good night, everyone. I'm Rochelle Ordonez, and I'm happy to be here tonight. It was told I was just to select the lucky winner for the raffle, but yeah, I'm excited to be here tonight.
Yes.
Rochelle, thank you very much.
So I put up on the spot. You see when I always say my beautiful daughter-in-law always said they watch Ruction and Destruction. She's the mother of Ruction and Destruction, young Ethan and Ian. And that's part I get a name from when I say Ruction, Destruction and the Tarmac.
Yes.
Yep. So that's where I got that the phrase, right?
Well, Andrew, thank you very much for introducing our very special guest here tonight. Rochelle, I'd like to say thank you, and thanks to George as well for allowing us into your beautiful home and for giving us a space here for a studio.
Oh, of course.
Thank you so much, and you have been so welcoming. And the kids, Ruction and Destruction, are the best.
Yeah.
As soon as we open the door, Uncle D. So we love them, and I want to congratulate you guys as a young couple who are doing all the right things. Thank you for being a part of the show and for participating tonight.
Thank you so much.
So what's your job here tonight?
I'm here to select the lucky winners.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready?
All right.
Alright.
You guys mentioned the prize before.
Okay. So yeah, these are the basket. I know what all in the basket.
Okay, so the first one,
Yeah.
similar to what right there.
Here, Andrew.
So this basket, man, heavy. I don't know what all in. Makasi if I could peep and see what all in there.
Well,
All kind of goodies.
Fantastic prize.
Nice prizes.
ooh, I have two tickets in there, Andrew. So who knows?
Yep, we bought some too.
Yes.
All kind of goodies. I say purse. I say a lot of things, man. And then also there's a bonus. I believe it's wine.
Wine and wine glasses.
Wine glasses. So
Wow.
you get wine and wine glasses. I don't want to block anything. So
Now, one prize?
yeah, the one drawing, but
One lucky winner.
one lucky
wins it
winner.
all.
Yeah, one lucky winner.
Okay.
One lucky winner, and it's all in support of our brother Judge Abraham Senior. The proceeds from these from all the ticket sale goes directly to his medical expenses. As you know, he's still doing treatment. He still have to go across the border, and so every little penny count. And so we want to thank each and everyone who bought tickets and have a chance of winning. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and especially Andrew and Rochelle, thanks to the folks.
Well, two different.
One big prize and then one complimentary thing like that.
Oh, sorry. So sorry. I was just informed that the big prize. This is the grand winner, and then the wine and sorry.
So we got first and second place.
Yes.
First and second.
So the wine and the glass that complimentary prize. So you'll be two prizes. So you'll get two chances. Yep.
Excellent.
Okay.
And again, we want to say thank you to all the folks who participated and who supported this raffle.
Yes,
of
thank
course,
you
it's
very
for
much.
a great cause, especially the last minute supporters here on the show. We had 10 extra tickets, Rochelle and Andrew, that by the time we announced those were available, they were gone. So, on behalf of us, we'd like to say thanks to those people, right?
Yes, indeed.
So I don't
Alright.
know how
Thank you
they,
very much for your support.
how did you give you give the big prize first, or you give the complimentary prize?
Yes, so big prize, the first ticket will be the big prize.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So,
All right, ready?
so you shake it up.
You're ready?
And
All right.
so back I get the bell. Show your hand. Make sure your hand is clean.
And she's not looking.
I never bring the glasses, so I can't see.
Okay.
All right,
So
here
your
goes
hands
our
out.
winner.
And they have a number 6, W. Neal.
W.
Neil
Yeah,
is the winner.
Call out the winner and call out the phone number.
Phone number.
All right, so W. Neal, is that William Neal? 623-3687.
Repeat it again.
623-3687. Should we give him a call?
Yes, give the person a call. So I give the person a call to let him know. Well, it's a W. Neil. So
Congratulate him on
congratulate
his
him. Yeah.
prize.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So this is our winner, guys.
Can we hold up the basket?
Not answering.
No answer. All right, but we have a phone number here, and they will contact you again. W. Neal, you have won the main prize.
Congratulations.
Congratulations from all of us, and thank you very much for the support. All right, now we go to our complimentary. That's the winner.
That's the winner.
Our complimentary prize.
Winner for the complimentary prize. I don't have the glasses, so I can't see.
Rochelle is spinning.
So this is
Stirring away.
your winner wine and 2 wine glasses. That's the way, Mark. I bite my tongue. You was Chardonnay. Where is the?
Okay, we have a winner.
Oh, pronouncing this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's the winner?
Espiritu
And the
de
winner
Chile.
is
So it's a Chardonnay from Chile.
Patricia St. Clair.
Patricia Sinclair. You want to give her a call to D and
Sure.
see if you...
622.
What's the number there?
79.
622-0479.
Congratulations, Patricia St. Clair.
Patricia Sinclair is the winner of the complimentary prize, which is a bottle of Chardonnay from Chile and 2 wine glasses.
Yes. Awesome gifts.
No.
Hello.
Hello, good night. May I speak with Patricia, please?
Who?
Patricia?
May I ask who's calling?
Hi, this is Dwayne Wade from As the Wheels Turn, the cycling show. You won a complimentary prize in the raffle for Mr. George Abraham.
Is there?
All right, and you won a bottle of wine with 2 wine glasses.
Okay, thank you.
You are very welcome. So
Congratulations.
congratulations. How do you feel? How do you feel about your winning?
Oh, I feel good.
All right.
Honey.
So,
Okay. Well, enjoy. You can pick it up at
Erdonis Bike Shop,
Erdonis Bike Shop,
14 Pelican Street,
number 14 Pelican Street, anytime after tomorrow.
anytime after 9.
Okay, thank you.
And they open at 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
All right.
So at least we have,
Yes.
One person's
so congrats to the winners, man.
And thanks everyone for your support.
And thank you, Rush.
Thank you too.
You do an amazing job.
Yep.
You can definitely come back on the show when we have prizes to give away again. You'll be our prize lady.
Well, I'm not going to joke, right? So when I come in, young Ian run in the studio, he grabbed one of the mic and he put it on and he said, "Goodbye, I want to put this on too." He said, "I want to be like you." He want be so I want to pass it on, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So folks, we have come to the end of another great show. We want to thank each and every one. I have Rochelle say something first before we close off, because it's a close off time.
Listen, thank you both again for having me. It was an awesome experience. I'm enjoying things. Thanks to everyone for your support, for Mr. Abraham.
Okay. And you have one last word you have to say though?
Big shout out to Russian and Destruction who's watching outside.
And to your...
And to my wonderful husband who's been working behind the scenes.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah, D-Wade.
Well, what another show, huh? I took 2 weeks off for vacation. That was a lot of fun, but you know what? Hopefully you guys can see the passion that I have for this, and I'm very happy. I've been smiling all night. You know, all the segments are fun. You know, thank you, Rochelle. You know, I know you're not in front of the camera type person, but you do a lot, you know, for this show, along with your husband, and I am immensely grateful for you guys. I mean, just to open up your home to us and all the guests. I mean, guys, all the guests that flow through, it's actually flowing right through you guys' front door and into the studio. So, and she's always in the best of mood, always smiling. So I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Sometimes I feel bad that, you know, we're just barging in.
No, we enjoy it.
All right.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, and then we take over you and George's kitchen, you know, every Thursday night as well. Dinner is always provided. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that the viewers don't see. So I'm just kind of maybe articulating that and painting a little picture to it. But personally, I'm very, very, very grateful for that experience and to be able to share the couple of hours that I'm here with you guys. And thank you very much. And not yelling at me for leaving the dishes or something like that. Right? But yeah, thanks again. Thanks again to our viewers. Like I said, I've been gone for 2 weeks. You know, I miss you guys. I miss the energy here from the show. I miss Andrew. Obviously, you know, although we talk quite a bit, but I was very excited to be back. I couldn't wait to be back. It brings me a lot of energy. I love cycling and I love people. Right, so those two things come together every Thursday night for me, and I'm very, very excited. I go home with a lot of energy, charged up. With that being said, I also want to encourage 2 things. I'll leave our viewers with tonight is 2 things. Right, the one that I said earlier, guys, is that in order to receive blessings, you have to give. Right, so freely give, just like, you know, Andrew gave his time to cycling, and he gave his all his free time. I know he's taking time from his family sometimes, and he gives it to cycling so that we can enjoy and the viewers can enjoy races, right? No one's paying him to do that. He's giving that, right? And he's not asking for anything in return. However, things flow his way. So when people see those things, sometimes they become a little envious or jealous that how come, you know, Andrew is getting all this support? But it's because he give, right? Similarly to George and his wife. Rochelle, they give freely, they give their home, they open up their home to us, and to all the guests that actually comes on the show. They have to come through. So, you know, again, you know, you guys, you know, I wish nothing but the best, continued blessings for you guys. And like I said, I'm overwhelmed and also humbled by all the love and support that I receive on my birthday, and also the support that I receive from my kids and my entire family. You know, but it's again, it's a conscious effort by me is to give and appreciate people's success, right? So we have to, not only as Belizeans, but across the world, we have to be able to enjoy other people's success if we want folks to recognize our success as well, right? It starts with you and your attitude towards other people, and that's how you receive those blessings towards you. And I have lived that way all my entire life. I encourage my kids to live that way as well, and it works, right? Giving should be your first objective, right? Receiving is last. So I want to encourage people to do that. And the next thing I want to leave is dream big, right? Dream big, trust the process, right? You have to dream big, guys. It's fun to just have that dream and have something out there that you believe in. And once you're dreaming big, you have to believe it, you have to feel it, and you have to live it. And anything is possible. Don't let anyone tell you it's not possible. You dream it, and you work towards it. And once you're doing the right things to help achieve that dream. The universe will just guide you in that direction. So those are the two things that I want to leave the viewers here with. And again, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks to our technical team. Lex is not here, but he's definitely participating. Dee as well, who is in Chicago. Thank you guys very much for accepting me on this show, accepting me as a part of the family, and hopefully I'm doing my best to kind of make everyone happy and with what I do.
Yeah. Thanks, Dee. Thanks, Rush. George, I need to put up a picture of a special young lady. Yes. My beautiful granddaughter there in Chicago,
You want to
Zaza.
put the
Yes, the flyer. Yes, I need to see that. I need to see that.
Another
Yes.
birthday?
No, she's on the flyer for her school, right? Rush. What are the occasion?
It's an art show. I
Art
believe.
show. Oh, art show. Okay.
I try. That's it.
Just try to put it up before I close.
It's a flyer.
For use this, what I got for me.
Okay.
Little one there, but switch this out and I'll put cheap.
Oh, and I think that when Ethan they graduate next week.
Ethan is graduating July 4th.
4th. So what? Why American Independence Day?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
So there is it.
Yeah.
There it is.
So there's my little cutie pie, my little princess Zaza in Chicago. Grandpa and Grandma, everybody here in Belize, love you guys. Yeah.
What's
cute,
your
right?
name, Andrew?
She's Zaza.
Zaza.
Zara, I cannot Zaza. Zara
Ordonez.
Zara Ordonez. And she says she'll be a cyclist when she get big.
Awesome.
So she'll continue on the generation of cyclists now.
The working part.
It's in the book.
Oh, she can climb very well.
It's in the DNA, right?
Yeah, it's in the DNA, very energetic. So, so that's Zaza. Yes, folks, in closing, I want to thank my beautiful daughter-in-law to come and face the camera and pick the winners of the night raffle for our brother there, Judge Abraham Sr. As you know, he leaves for Chetumal tomorrow to do some checkups, and we'll update you next week. Dee, I want to say welcome back. It's you've been missing, but it's nice to have you back on the show. Sharing all the wealth of knowledge, about cycling and everything else. Welcome back. It's good to have you back. I'm glad that positive energy. Glad that you enjoyed the birthday, and a lot of your family had a lot of birthday in May, right?
Yes.
And in fact, our whole family, the entire family, as a Will-Turns family, have a lot of birthday. Even
Exactly.
Kevin Logan, who is a part of Kevin Logan is also a part of the As a Will-Turns family. Yes, in closing, we want to thank all our beautiful fans who tune in every Thursday night religiously. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel. We'll do our best to keep cycling alive in Belize. I want to thank my immediate family, of course, George behind the scene, Lex, Kevin Logan, all my grandbabies, and last not least, my beautiful wife, who is outside taking care of ruction and destruction at this moment. Thank you. Yes, my beautiful wife again. Put up a lot with me with the cycling stuff, but the fans, they send the appreciation. You see, like when I got this whole bag full. I could share today as a Will-Turns family from Miss Ethel Jenkins. Thank you, Miss Ethel Jenkins. Lot of goodies in here. So with that said, folks, have a blessed, be safe, share love. Like D-Wade said, in freely give, freely receive. And we ask that let our country of Belize be a country of love and not of hate. Keep the positive vibes. Until next week, we see you again. Bless up.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn.